Hi, I am Maja, a vocalist and songwriter of Forever Still. It was our intention from the get-go to make a concept album, and from when we were independent we wanted to release it in parts because it made a lot of sense for our theme, which was going from something bad and depressing and anxious to developing yourself and breaking free and feeling better. And at that time it just made a lot of sense for us to break it into parts, like the darker part and the more of a roller coaster ride, and then the part where you actually start letting go. And for us, when we were independent, we thought it was important as well to release a lot of music instead of just like, bam, this is an album and then see you later, bye. So we were able to give people music more frequently and then instead make music videos for the different songs. They didn't, but it has always from the get-go been Mikkel, who plays live bass, and I in the studio, and then we bring different people with us live and people who we feel could bring something to the different songs in the studio. So it has always been like this, Mikkel and I writing, and people who love the music come out and perform it with us, and it has been really great. I hear you calling, but you've forgotten my name. We looked for musicians online, and they came to us and said, oh, this is what I can do, and we took them to the rehearsals and we had a really nice chemistry together, which is just as important as playing your instrument, and they played obviously really, really well. So that's how it all came together. You live inside of me, but nothing is the same. I haven't thought much about it really. It doesn't really matter what sex you are to me. I mean, as long as you're a kind and lovely person and are freaking amazing at your instrument, I don't really care. Still, I wonder if you see me. Like you say, not a lot of bands come out of Denmark in the metal and rock genre, and Volbeat is definitely one of them who has like made a mark on the metal scene by now. Hopefully we'll be next. So, but we do have a lot of underground metal in Denmark, and the scene is very vibrant there. I've grown up with basically Celine Dion on repeat from my mother, because that's she has every album, so that's what I've been hearing. But I started getting into like rock and metal music when I was around, I think the first thing that really caught me when I was around 10, and Linkin Park was playing on the radio, like in the end, I think was one of the first songs. I was like, this sounds better than the rest, you know? And that's the first thing, and then I started getting into bands that were up at the time, like Slipknot and Korn, System of a Down, Disturbed, Flyleaf, Nightwish, Lacuna Coil, Evanescence, some different stuff that friends knew and I found myself. I wish I could play guitar, I don't know. I play a little piano on the acoustic versions, but I've been singing since I was a kid, like in school plays and at local Christmas shows and stuff like that. And then I started in a choir, and I did some musicals, and I started doing some rock music when I was around 15, I think, and then just took off from there. Oftentimes, I either bring to Mikkel a vocal melody with some chords on piano just to define it, and I explain to him how the guitars sound in my head, and he makes something better. But a lot of Tied Down has been written with Mikkel sending me an instrumental piece. It could be like a verse and a pre-chorus, and then I get inspired to do the melodies, and I send them back, and he sends back the chorus, and I keep writing, so we just go back and forth until we have a complete song. Definitely the first first inspiration that comes to me is definitely the instrumentals, because they bring a certain emotion with them. That's the kind of music we write. It comes from inside. We want it to be honest and real. And if Mikkel sends something over and I don't feel it, I don't make anything for it. I don't want to force it. It has to be natural, because that's how I know it's going to work. And when it comes to the lyrics, it's all very, very personal as well. It comes from the inside, from personal emotion and experience, and yeah. Me again, from you and from myself. Next 2 months, I mean, for at least the next 5 weeks, we're gonna be on this tour with Lacuna Coil, which is gonna be across all of Europe. 31 tour dates in total. We just played the first 2, third tonight, and that's a really good start. Then we plan on heading out again in the spring, and then for festivals in the summer. Save me again, release me from this hell, I want you. I mean, it's so cool, because I had Karma Code and I was listening to that on repeat, so I had always thought it would be a good band for us to tour with, because genre-wise, I feel like people who love Lacuna Coil are gonna love what we do as well. It has been so good. I mean, it really has. We already got like the first kind of reaction, because Lacuna Coil was kind enough to post one of our new videos for Miss Madness to their page, and it got, I think, 1,200 likes and so many nice comments, and oh, this is going to be a great show. And it was just, that was such a good first impression of what the audience was going to be like. And then we got to experience them live, and they were so supportive, and it seemed like they really loved the music, so it has been some great shows so far. We're happy to finally be here, because we've wanted to go for a long time, and we spend so much time on our social media, and we've talked to so many people who ask, when are you going to come to my city? And now we're here, so that's so awesome.